Previously on Sailing La Vida Gypsea, we sailed into the welcoming waters of Panama. This week, we take in the sights of the city and bust our butts to get LVG ready to cross the Panama Canal. After a year and a half of traveling, our time on the Pacific side of the world was drawing near as we made our approach to the Amador Causeway. Here, we would clear into Panama and begin preparing for the big jump over to the Atlantic Ocean.
All right, we are settled. We are in La Playita in Panama City. And what is cool about this anchorage, I pulled up and there's a lot of boats here. I've never seen this many catamarans in one spot. Probably 12, 13 catamarans around me. Cool to see. I feel at home. And we are going to go get checked in now and then get ready for our crossing. We got a lot of work to do. I got to get this boat cleaned up. It is a mess, and we got to fill our refrigerator because it is empty. And we've got guests coming to help us get through this canal. So we've got a lot of work to do to get prepped. Back in Panama.
Yep.
Feels good.
Sounds great.
It's nice being in a big city. Everything here is so fancy.
Yeah.
And nice. And
So many things already. We're just walking down the street trying to find the place to check in, and we're like, wow, 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 wow. So wish us luck, guys.
we did it.
We're in. We did.
That is the benefit of hiring agents to help you through the canal and stuff. They also helped us with our entrance.
Yeah, we just walked in and they already had our papers ready for us and everything. That was
Well, Linda
great.
does a great job of doing all the administrative work, and so she had
thank
already
you.
sent and scanned all of our documents to the agent. And so when we got here, oops, I'm out of the picture. When we got here, it was literally just walking in and getting the paperwork done.
Yeah.
Getting our passport stamped, and we're
We did it. We are in Panama.
What kind of welcome is this? We get here, we get checked in, and all of a sudden we get a thunderstorm. We got lightning around us. The wind is blowing like crazy. We actually had a Nautilus 46 just drag. They just anchored a little while ago, and then we just saw them drag right past us. So they lifted up anchor, and they're going to try to reset over there.
Today is the beginning of the process to get us through the Panama Canal. We received a message from our agent this morning saying that at some point today, the inspector is going to come on our boat to measure us. What does this entail? I don't really know. I just know that we've got to pass this inspection, and then once we pass the inspection, a few days later, we will get a transit date, and then that will be the day that we cross over. So we are pretty stoked for today. They're coming, they're coming. I'm nervous, they're coming. There they are. Although we knew we did our best to be inspection ready, there's always a bit of nerves. But the inspection team did not come to waste any time. Just as fast as they approached the boat, they quickly gave us a once-over and jumped right out to inspect another vessel. We got it! We got our registration number. We are good to go. Now we just gotta wait a couple days and see the exact date of our transit date, but this is our ticket to cross to the Atlantic Ocean. Hooray! Okay, this has gone on long enough. This man has been sick for over 2 months now with a persistent cough that is not letting us sleep, and it's just getting out of control, and at this point we just can't deal with it anymore. We're in a city where there's lots of doctors and lots of good resources. I got a pulmonologist to check out this guy's lungs, and we are on our way to get this figured out once and for all. Well, turns out he's not dying, so that's good.
Yeah, they did a chest x-ray and we did not find any cool tumors in there. No foreign objects stuck in my
tumors.
Yeah, nothing in my lungs. No good story. They're just saying it's a case of bronchitis that won't go away. So we're gonna try antibiotics again, this time some really strong ones. They're big horse pills.
Yeah,
and
they're
so
strong.
yeah, I do that for a week and then take a few other antihistamines and
Yeah, serums, cough medicines,
to knock it all out.
expectorants, yeah.
to knock it all out because I'm tired of this. So I think this time it's gonna work. All right, we've got a big decision to make today. We have been sitting here in this murky water with all the dust and dirt from the city in the air, and it made our boat absolutely filthy.
It's gross, and it's hot, and it's sticky.
And we got guests coming to help us with lines for the canal, so we can either A, stay on board and scrub this boat and make it look nice and clean and shiny, or we can get on the pirate ship, go get us some drinks and enjoy the sun, a little music, have some fun today.
I vote pirate ship.
I had a feeling. Okay guys, this pirate ship that we're going on today, I know we've mentioned it before in the past in one of the other videos, but this is actually a pirate ship that we are involved in. We are the main investors, and it was something that we invested in years ago in order to try to give us a little extra pocket money and to fund this cruising lifestyle.
Yeah, it was our retirement money.
Yeah, this is part of our retirement investment.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, our timing was terrible. We bought this boat, got it ready to open, brought it down to Panama, and we opened 2 weeks before the COVID pandemic hit, and that shut us down for years. So we've been, going further and further into the hole, trying to keep the boat operating, up and running during the pandemic. And now that we're through the pandemic and we're up and running again, we moved the boat over to Panama City. It's doing well, but we wanted to come and check it out.
Lining up. We got people here. They got little costumes, pirate hats on and stuff.
Look behind us. We're getting a crowd way back in the background. You might be able to see the pirate ship.
Yeah, pirate ship is way over there. So apparently it's a full house, almost a full house today on the boat. So it should be a good time. I'm ready. When the Black Magic was in Bocas del Toro, we were all working day in and day out to get her ready. Even though we were able to partake in a few events, it was always on the clock. This time around, we came on as guests and were able to really cut loose and feel free to enjoy all the fun. Spending the afternoon on this 110-foot Spanish galleon for a day of fun in the sun, swimming, music, and dancing was just what we needed. Not to mention, a pretty awesome way to experience the waters of Panama City.
All right, we got our date. We've gotten measured. Now they've given us our date. Our date is April 5th that we're going to cross the canal. And that works out great for us because we've got family coming in to be our line handlers. And we had a little window while they were going to be here. They're not going to be here for long. So we only had a small window that was going to work for us. And the 5th falls right into that window. So, man, it's like things are actually working out for us here.
Pacific to Atlantic. Pacific to Atlantic.
Another advantage of being in the city. We're knocking out all our big projects while we're in a city and while we have the resources to do so. And one thing that we have not gotten done since we bought this boat is get our life raft inspected. So this morning, bam.
I'm going to try to make this short and brief, and I'm going to try to make it make sense, but it doesn't really make sense, so I don't know. I just have to vent. So we need to get gasoline for our dinghy, and we are right in front of a marina, that has a diesel dock but no gasoline. There's another marina on the other side of this island that has a diesel dock with gasoline, but you cannot walk with your 5-gallon tank to get it filled up, and you cannot drive in a car to do it. You have to get on a boat, some sort of vessel on the water, go all the way around and fill up whatever you're gonna fill up there. And we just don't want to do that because we don't have enough gas to get over there because we need gasoline. So now the plan is to use this little guy and put it in here and be as inconspicuous as possible as we run our errands. I guess we're gonna run our errands first and then go to the gas station and then put it in there and figure it out. But this is supposed to be a city where things are supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be the land of my dreams coming true, and it's just complicated, but we're burning daylight.
Get your act together, Panama City.
Get your act together, Panama City.
Now that we had our crossing date, it was time to wrap up the to-do list. We updated some snorkeling gear to maximize our Atlantic snorkeling experience. We squeezed in a trip to the mall and got myself some glasses, and Kurt took advantage to get a new pair for himself.
An Uber ride and a 35-minute traffic jam, and we got gas. We did it. Now it's back to the boat to go get Rigby.
Bottom is so dirty on this boat. Right now we're sitting in some pretty nutrient-rich waters. I really don't want to be in this water because it's disgusting, but I got to get some of this stuff off. But a little bit disappointed in our bottom paint. I don't know if it's a factor of the paint or if it's a factor of how I cared for it, but I kept it clean all year. It's been a year since we put it on. Kept it clean all year. Maybe I scrubbed it too much. I don't know. I like my bottom to be clean.
That's what she said.
This is an ablative paint and you're not supposed to scrub it much. I try to be really gentle with it and only scrub it with you know, either my hands or a light rag. But I may have scrubbed too much off because now it's getting too much growth on it. And it's getting really difficult to get it off, and I can already see spots where the ablative paint has worn off after a year. I was hoping to get 2 years plus out of this stuff, so that's not going to happen. I may switch now that we're in different waters. Now that we're heading towards the Caribbean, I may switch to a hard paint, which will require me to take off all of this paint and then put on a new paint, but that's yet to be seen.
All right, busy morning, busy morning. We've only got a day or two before our guests arrive. We haven't had time to do a damn thing with cleaning the boat. It's just been crazy up in here doing other things, but we got a slip in the marina that we are entering in right now. And let's hope this is nice and smooth. And then it's time to really buckle down and give this girl a spanking good cleanup. You guys don't want to see us scrubbing and cleaning this boat anyway. You've seen it so many times that I'm sure you guys would be so bored. And honestly, we forgot to film all of it because we've been so busy just checking off all of the things on the list to cross the Panama Canal. So the next time you guys see us, we are going to be saying goodbye to the Pacific side and hello to the Atlantic side. So you don't want to miss it. If it's your first time here, smash that subscribe button. If you guys have been here before, hit that like button and leave us some love in the comment sections. We always respond to everything. Patrons, thank you so much for putting the wind in our sails, and we will see you guys next week.